Hey everybody, it's Faouzia and I'm here with Samia, and today we're going to be recreating the Tears of Gold music video / artwork look. So Samia does most of my makeup looks that you guys see in the music video, and we're going to do our best to explain, you know, the process of the makeup look and the makeup items that we are using, and we hope you guys like it. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it.
So we're gonna start with bronzer all over the eyes, and I used the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the color Bronze 03. So we're just gonna put this all over her eyelid. And this look is super simple to do.
For you.
Okay, if you're gonna talk, at least let me finish.
So, to everybody here, I wanted to talk in our first take, and then I wasn't talking in our first take, and then she goes, talk, and then I said, well, I thought I wasn't allowed to talk, and then now
yeah, but
she's like,
finish. So next, I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm gonna use...
It's a little dusty.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Next, I'm gonna use this color over here from the Jaclyn Hill palette. So, do you wanna let them know how we met?
So, I was in the womb.
No. She'll tell you her version, and then I'll tell you my version.
Okay. I was in the womb 19 years ago.
Like 20, almost.
Almost 20. Yeah. I was in the womb 19 years ago, almost 20 years ago, and then she was just this evil little face waiting for me when I came out.
That's not how I remember it at all.
Oh, how do you remember it then, ma'am?
So I remember I was like 3.5. I was just like chilling alone, you know, doing my own thing. All of a sudden, my mom, she's like, hey, do you...
Just your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just my mom. Okay, so what I did next was I used a ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadow in the color Tea Party. I'm gonna be using my finger to apply this eyeshadow.
Your finger.
My mom brings this human home one day. And I was like
just casually.
Yeah, just like that.
Just a little casual human.
And I'm like, oh, like, who is this? Like,
that did not happen. You were not like, who's that? What's that?
It's my story. Anyway, so what I was saying was that my mom brought this human home, and then I was like, how long are they staying? Like,
just your whole life. Just forever.
Are they here for the week?
The week? What am I?
And my mom's like, no, like, she'll just like stay for...
This didn't happen.
You told your side. No, let me tell my side.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm like, yeah, she said, no, they'll just like stay however long they want to stay.
This is making me lose brain cells. This is not real, guys. Okay?
Okay, so next, I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner. And I actually don't use it as an eyeliner, I just kind of use it as a liquid glitter eyeshadow. And this is the color Grind. I'm gonna put this all over her eyelid. Back to my story. So then I kind of like, I hugged her and she accepted it. And then
I was a newborn child.
Like,
so you're telling me this story is real?
Like, you did come over to our house.
Obviously. Bro, this is the most ridiculous story.
So anyway,
okay.
This is like 19 years ago, so like I've known her for quite a while now.
Just a little bit. Your life was better when I joined you.
Where did you join me? My house?
No.
Yeah.
Our house. It's our house now.
After that, the rest was kind of history. And then she's been living with me ever since. You hear the chair?
Yes. Ooh, this is so pretty.
So anyway, you want to tell your side? Like, do you remember it differently?
I told you I was born. And then we all lived happily ever after.
Okay, so what we did for the initial Tears of Gold makeup look is that we had a really glossy, shiny lid, but I'm not gonna do that until we do the rest of the face.
Can we show them my favorite foundation of all time? I've been using it for years. So this is what it looks like. That's what it looks like.
No, you can't even see it.
This is what it looks like.
You still can't see it.
That's what it looks like.
There. Back
You know what? You know what? You get the gist if you see this. You know what it looks like? Also, it's in the shade medium.
Okay, so we're gonna spray this before I put on the foundation.
So what is it called?
It's the MAC Fix Plus Gold Light is the color.
Just go. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's fine.
And you let it dry.
And it smells really good too.
Whoa, that made my face super shiny.
Yeah, foundation.
You literally made my face look like
glass.
This is probably the least informative makeup video you will ever watch.
Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a brush to apply the foundation everywhere, and then I'm gonna go over it with a beauty blender or a sponge to make sure it's well blended. So I'm just gonna apply the foundation.
That's right. Ooh. This kind of made me look a little bit lighter, but it always like oxidizes and like, I don't know what it is. Don't ask me too many questions. What story should we tell them? Let's tell them a funny story. When we were younger, we used to go to this fair and our parents wouldn't let us go on like the super big, like scary rides because they were just scared that like something bad, you know,
because of like all like the horror stories you hear. Okay.
But this one year we were just like, please, mama, please. Like we were being so annoying.
How old were you guys back then?
I was like probably 13.
But I think that day we only asked her once.
No,
That's
I'm
how
saying
I
like
remember
growing
it.
up, we just kept asking her. And then finally we were like, can we go on it? And she was like, okay, bet, go. We were like, we were like, okay. So we hop on. I'm not gonna lie, my heart's racing. Like it's pounding. Like I'm...
Like now?
No. Why would it be racing now?
Next, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape in medium sand.
So anyway, we went on it and then it starts and we're like...
You were?
It was, no, the beginning was like, we got this. This is so much fun. They would blast pop music remixes in the back too. It would be like, it's going down. I'm yelling timber. Like it would literally just be blasting in the background. And then it got really scary. So let me tell you, it went from 0 to 100 real quick. And to some people, you guys are gonna look up this ride and be like, that's not scary at all or whatever. But think, we've never been on rides like this. Like we were just able to go on like the merry-go-round. Like that's it. Like, and the merry-go-round like on a good day. But I felt my heart like stop when it like went upside down. But I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't allowed to go on this ride. So imagine like...
No, but it was fine that you said something to me.
I know, because on the ride I was like, Sanya. And then she's like... She's like, Faouzia, are you okay? Faouzia, are you okay? Just hang in there. And we were literally just like... Yes, and then I was just like, yeah, you too, are you okay? I did not pass out fully, like I half passed out. And you're like, my mom's gonna kill us when we get off this ride if something happened to Faouzia. And like, basically, we got off, and then we're like, it was great. What other stories do we have? Oh, by the way, tell them what you're doing.
So, what I'm doing right now is, all I did was I concealed the top of her eyebrows just to kind of give them a shape before, you know.
You know.
So I'm also taking the sponge and just blending everywhere on her face so that way it's all like seamless.
I like to sound like
Okay, next I'm gonna set everything in place. The Laura Mercier translucent powder. Okay, next I'm gonna go back in with the Laura Mercier bronzer.
My feet are frozen.
You put a little sock on.
Just one.
Yeah, because you only wear one sock.
Sometimes. Okay, it's really weird. Like sometimes I don't feel like wearing a shoe anymore, or like I don't feel like wearing a sock. Only when I'm at home, like I don't just like take off my like socks and shoes. Cyclisch? I don't take off my socks and shoes like in the public areas. But yeah, sometimes at home I'll just like toss one of my like slippers.
Yeah, so basically what I do is I kind of use bronzer as contour. And I don't really contour before, I just go in with bronzer. All right, next I'm gonna take this Morphe brush and I'm gonna dip into the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And we're just gonna draw it, you know? Wait.
Oh, now she's doing something over here.
Wait. So this will also just brighten up and kind of like pull the face up. You can like move them.
And we're back.
All right, so for blush, we're gonna be using the Jouer Rose Cut Gems blush and cheek topper palette, and I'm gonna be using, it's the color Crystalline. And I'll just go everywhere. If you guys are wondering the setup we're using to film this video, it's pretty expensive actually.
Yeah, I mean, don't mean to brag.
Okay, next I'm gonna wipe away the powder lines we made.
Y'all have seen the worst angles of me in this video.
Maybe if we had a better...
I am a fairy!
Faouzia, this is not good to breathe.
Breathe it in.
No.
Then, okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna go back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm gonna start off by using the color right over here again.
Nice.
And then look up. And then we're just gonna smoke out her under eyes.
I'm a little sneaky. Can you get this stuff off of my nose? It looks so ridiculous.
Yeah. We'll wipe off this stuff right now.
Woo! Now I look back to normal. You guys can kind of see everything falling into place. I don't cry very much. I think maybe a logical reason why is probably because since I write music, like I'll just sing and then that's like my form of like letting things out. Also, I hate crying. I hate crying so much. You like crying?
No.
I hate crying.
This is a little trick I use on myself and on Faouzia as well when I do her makeup to make the eyes appear larger than life. Okay, so I'm gonna go here and then I'm just gonna sweep it up to the eyebrow and then go here.
We shall continue.
Faouzia,
I don't want to hold your hands right now.
Now for the nose highlight, we're not gonna go down the bridge of the nose. We're just gonna poke in between the eyes, just right there. We just put it in between the eyes and then we're just gonna poke the like, just a little tippy right there. Boop. And we're gonna put on highlight today on her cheeks as well. And then we're gonna use a little brush and again, dip into the highlighter. Okay, so what's gonna happen next is that Faouzia usually does her own lashes, lips, and brows.
Yeah. So I go in with spice for my lips. Okay, so usually what I do is I take a makeup wipe and I wipe off all of the foundation. Okay, so I like to overline my lips a little bit. So what I like to do is at the bottom, I like go a little under here. See, this actually looks good today. Okay, so now I'm going to go in. This is not the color that I used, but this is very similar to it. This is my favorite lip color. So it's Stockholm, NYX in the shade Stockholm. This is the wrong eyelash curler.
This eyelash curler we've had for years. Does it curl lashes?
It does nothing.
No.
Like I could curl my eyelashes better by just flipping them over.
but it's the thought that counts.
Absolutely not. I want it to work.
So here's a little trick. Always use 2 different mascaras.
So I started with the Voluminous Million Lashes, and then I go in with my Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is my favorite mascara. So now you see my eyelashes are done and my eyebrows are already done. So what I like to do is I go in with some gel. I like having a feathered look with my eyebrows. So what else do we have left?
Okay, so now we go in with a gloss all over her eyelid. Okay, so we used this gloss on her lips and also on her eyelids. Yeah, it's the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip. Here's to You. I think it's what it's called. Here's to You. And I'm just gonna take some on my finger. Close your eyes. And then I'm just gonna tap it into her eyelid.
Ooh.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back in with the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Light Eyeliners, and then I'm just gonna go over it again. Okay, and then lip gloss.
It's the last thing, guys. That's the gloss. It's very stunning.
So this is the Tears of Gold makeup look all complete. If you guys decide to recreate it, tag us, post your pictures so we can see. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see us recreate more makeup looks that we did, let us know in the comments below.
And if you never want to see this again, let us know in the comments below. Have a wonderful day. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
I cried tears of